was back when I was a little bitty boy and living in a box under the stairs in the corner of the basement of the outhouse a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. And, was. Well, anyway, back then life was going slow and everything was just crazy. Except, of course, for the undeniable fact that every single morning, my mother would bring me a big old bowl of sauerkraut from my hands. No, big old sauerkraut. Every single morning, it was driving me crazy. And then my mom said, "Hey, Mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" I'm like, "Your sweet mother, she just aimed to be like a cow instead of oncoming train." And she'd be right down next to me. And she said, "And yeah." And then she tied me to a wall and a bubble in my mouth and force-fed me nothing but sauerkraut until I was 26.5 years old. That's why I swore that someday I would get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm movement, but it smells of also fluffy, where the trident of a never quit or eat ladies all day long, and anyone that's free to gladly shave out back to our fit. Oh, no, what yeah, well, let me tell you people, it wasn't long at all before my dream came true, because the very next day, our local radio station had this contest to see who could rightly guess the number of molecules from Leonard Nimoy's blood. I was off by 3, but I still won the grand prize. That's right, a first-class one-way ticket to Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Oh, yeah. I've never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except when I had to sit between 2 large being with a excruciatingly severe body odor, and the little bit of back of me kept throwing up the whole time. The flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanut, and the in-flight movie was flying over Polly Shore, and when we had 3 of the airplane engines cleared out, we went into a tailspin and crashed into the hillside, the plane exploded in a giant fireball, and everybody died. Except for me. You know why? Because I have a train table up. Ever since I've been a ball up, privatization, have a train table up. Ever since I've been a ball up, privatization, have a train table up. Ever since I've been a ball up, privatization. So I'm home with the twisted burning wreckage. I'm prone on my hands and knees for 3 full days. Dragging along a big leather suitcase and my garment bag and my tennis saxophone and my club-bound bowling ball and my lucky nucky autograph bowl in the dark storehouse. But finally I arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn with a towel so fluffy, and you can eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you want. It's okay, that's clean. When I checked into my room and I turned down the AC and I turned on the television and I took my eating a little chocolate mint on my bill that I never so very much when suddenly there's a knock on the door. Well, I opened down B. I say, who is it? No answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Oh, and that. And I'm saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door and just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. So anyway, he burst into my room and he grabbed my lucky snorkel and I'm like, "Hey, you can't have that. That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me." And he's like, "Charles." And I'm like, "Get it." And he's like, "Make me." And I'm like, "Jay." So I grabbed his leg and he grabbed my esophagus and I bit off his ear and he chewed off my eyebrow and I took out his appendix and he get for one and give me each and you better believe I and for most of the middle of it all, the phone got knocked out the book. And 20 seconds later, I heard a familiar voice. And you know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, "If you like to make it come, we pay up is right there. If you need help, make up and out your operator. If you like to make it come, we pay up is right there. If you need help, make up and out your operator. Yeah, you're well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel when I made a solemn vow right then and there, and I would not rest. I would not plead for an intention until the one nostril ban was black adjusted. But first I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I performed a donut shop and I walked up to the guy behind the counter and he said, "Yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? He said, no, we're out of glazed donuts. I said, well, you got any jelly donuts? He said, no, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, we're out of apple fritters. I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. Now, right up there, claws. I said, well, in that case, what do you have? He says, all I got right now is this box of 1 dozen starving crazed weasels. I said, so, yeah, I'll take that. So he hands me the box, and I open up the lid, and the weasels jump out, and they immediately latch onto my face and start flying me all over. Oh, man, they were just going nuts. They're tearing me apart. I think when just about that time, the little ditty started going to my head. I believe it went a little something like this. I ran out to the street with these flesh-eating weasels all over my face, waving my arms all around it, just running like a constipated waiter dog. And as luck we had it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl who's my dream name. Her name was Silza. She was a livery enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strained peaches. I'll never forget the very first thing she said to me. She said, hey, you got weasels on your face. That's what I know was true love. We were inseparable after that. We ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married and we bought us a house and had 2 beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. Oh, we were so very, very, very happy. Oh, yeah. But then one fateful night, Silva said to me, she said, Sweetie Pumpkin, you want to join the Columbia Record Club? I said, whoa, hold on now, baby. Pumpkin's not ready for that kind of commitment. So we broke up and I never saw her again, but that's just the way they go. In Albuquerque, Albuquerque. Things really started looking up for me because about a week later, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. That's right, I got me a part-time job at the Sizzlers. I even made employee of the month after I put out that grease fire with my face. Oh yeah, everybody was pretty jealous of me after that. I was getting a lot of attitude. But like one time, I was out in the parking lot trying to remove my excess earwax with a golf pencil. Well, this guy Marty trying to carry a big old snowboard was there all by himself. So I said to my face, hey, you want me to help you with that? And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, no, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw. So he did. And then he gets so indignant on me. He's like, hey man, I was just being sarcastic. Well, that's just great. How was I supposed to know that? About a mind here for crying out loud. Besides, now he's got a really cute nickname, Torso Boy. So what's he complaining about? Thanks. That reminded me of another amusing anecdote. This guy comes up to me in the street and he tells me he hasn't had a bite in 3 days. Well, I knew what he meant, but just to be funny, I took a big bite out of his jugular vein. It's bleeding and bleeding all over, and I'm like, Loki, come on, don't you get it? But he kept falling around the sidewalk, bleeding and screaming, I ended up completely missing the irony of the whole situation. Some people just can't take a joke, you know? Anyway, where was it? Kind of lost the train of thought. Anyway, I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but I guess the whole point I'm trying to make here is I hate sauerkraut. That's all I'm really trying to say. And by the way, if one day you happen to wake up and find yourself in an existential quandary, full of loathing and self-doubt and racked with a vain and isolation and your pitiful meaningless existence, at least you can take a small bit of comfort in knowing that somewhere out there in this crazy old mixed-up universe of ours, There's still a little place. Oh, Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Albuquerque, 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 Albuquerque. That A-I-L-L-E, ready, you go. Turkey, Sorry.